Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. This is Cheryl with Joyly, and I just wanted to show you where my chair of joy was today. Got a nice little lake out here in the back, and here's the picnic table that I'm going to be sitting on today. So very excited to have you here. Very excited. So I'm just going to get situated. So what's going on? What's working for you today? What's good? What joyful things are you accomplishing in the world? You can see what my shirt is, right? Living in Wisconsin, it's everyone on the. I'm going to the grocery store in a minute, and so I love to have that Green Bay camaraderie kick in. So we're all on the same team, rooting for the Packers. So it's pretty exciting. So today's topic is environment, and I'm really excited to continue this conversation for myself, right? What's the best situation to um, what's the thing about your environment that builds confidence for you? So that's one of the 8 things that I'm working on in the world of Cheryl, but I'm curious about you. So today's conversation is environment. So think about, as I'm talking for just a few minutes, about your own environment. So is it safe? Does it give you joy? Is there pollutants? Is there concrete? Is there lots of favorite things around? Do you love large crowds? Are you in large crowds? Is there all your favorite people there, or are your favorite people miles and miles away? What about your environment impacts your mental health? Does it bring you joy? Does it make you depressed? Are you fulfilled? So your environment is just a really big part of building your confidence every single day, because you wake up and you look around and you're right. Does this feel good? Does this not feel good? And if it doesn't, we're going to talk about that. And if it does, we're going to talk about that too in our chairs of joy. So before I jump into the chair of joy, I just wanted to say really quick, people have been asking me, like, why are you going live every day? And so I came up with 3 reasons. And if you don't mind, I'd like to share them very quickly. I started this out because I wanted to build confidence, because what I know to be true is that when we are standing up in what we believe in every day, and we feel no uncertainty about what we want to accomplish, that it's a whole lot more impactful for yourself and others when you're getting those things done without thinking about them and procrastinating them. And so one of the things that stops us from getting there is confidence. So number 1 is to build confidence for myself. And mostly because I'm know that, like I said, I can be a better human. And I know that when I'm in this confident place, like my shoulders are back and, I'm feeling good, I know that connected with God or divine source or spirit. I'm in the flow. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And when we all do what we're supposed to be doing, it's likely that we can do more of it and impact others and volunteer and be more effective in our work and our connections with others. So that's the first thing. And then the second, I think you all know by now, I have a dream, a vision of having all the people everywhere know the words chair of joy. And this is something that I've been building for 30 some odd years, just through interviews and understanding of universal principles about what it takes to feel better now. So when we sit in our chair of joy and do our sit, breathe, think, feel, we start to feel better. And the real question is, if that works, how can we use it in our work? How can we feel better all the time? How can we feel better, not necessarily joyful every day, all day long, but how can we feel better? So instead of staying in depressed or sad or angry or worry or confused or overwhelmed or all those things, to get back to feeling better. So I'm super excited about that. We've not only been able to help people feel better, but now how do we help them use it in their environment, in their relationship, in their and all the things, right? Nutrition and exercise and routines and the things that give us the confidence to live more joyfully. And then finally, I just love everything that's going on, and I love the people that I'm in connection with. And together, I know that we can be even better. And so every day, all day long, my people were doing the 60 seconds, feel better in 60 seconds. And literally, we go from another call, another Monday morning or whatever it is to, all right, we got this. Let's go. So say yes to coming and tapping in at noon central every day. And I hope that this doesn't show you that this is about you needing to change or to be better. It just means that when we're connected, we can do more in the world together and for the things that we care about. The the nonprofit organizations, maybe it's breast cancer, Alzheimer's, or maybe cancer is the thing that you want to have an impact on. You know, we all come from different backgrounds and places of things that we care about. So let's I invite you, not wanting to change anybody, but invite you to join us in this process and understanding of getting better at the Chair of Joy experience. All right, so without further ado, let's jump right into the Chair of Joy. So where is your chair of joy? So you saw mine. I'm sitting at this beautiful picnic table right now, getting ready to go to the grocery store to get all my vegetables for my juicing for the week. I've got it down to $36 for the week, and that's all the kale and carrots and everything I could possibly imagine to make enough juice for Mike and I for the week. So that's pretty good, I think. And I'm excited to go there. It just feels good to put all that in my cart and start to make that a regular routine on Sunday. All right, so you're in your chair of joy. Take a deep breath. So, first of all, I always want to remember that we are sometimes gathering in new people. So, for those of you that are here already, let's just be patient a second. For those that are new to the channel today, and by the way, in the very first and second videos in this playlist, of the daily stream, I've put in all the links that I've talked about so far, and just kind of the some of the education, some of the TED Talks, some of the movies that I've watched, some of the inspiration, my Living Joyly playlist. So lots of things in there. So if you're curious about learning more, go there. And if you need support on anything, I'm here for you. And you can find my information all over social media and on the joyly.com website. All right, so those are of you that are new. Joyly has a framework called the Chair of Joy Experience, and everyone finds a chair of joy. So yesterday, if you watched, I had a big, massive chair it was at a golf course, that putt golf course, and I jumped up in it. But your chair of joy really is anywhere that's hopefully away from your desk, somewhere that gives you some peace and serenity and quiet. And hopefully you can all stand up away from the thing that you're at, and you're on FaceTime maybe, and you can go over there and sit in your chair of joy. All right, so step one, locate your chair of joy. Good job. I love to think about everybody sitting in their chair of joy right now. Pinky, I got you in your pink one. And Jen, you're out by the beach. And Cherie, you're down by the ocean. And Jackson is in his guitar room. Let's see who else. Deanna's got a awesome little chair in her on her deck, I believe. So does Lynn. So anyway, let's get to that place where your chair of joy is, and then sit down in it, and just like wiggle in and acknowledge. For me, it's a wooden table. I've got my water, a little lake in the background. I can hear the birds, and just pay attention to the comfort of your chair of joy. So that's the sit portion. And number three is start taking a few deep breaths. And I invite you to close your eyes during this if you'd like. You don't have to. But letting that oxygen roll through your body and roll your neck is just the most powerful thing we can do in our chair of joy. So deep breaths in. Drop your shoulders if you want. Roll your neck. Literally feeling better in 60 seconds and congratulating yourself for doing this for you. Just you. No one's in charge of this time but you. You make the decision to sit with me and other people perhaps that are in your chair of joy in the room, and just tap into your breath. And let all the things that are happening today fall aside you onto the ground, and let them float out into the universe. Just give them back. All that matters is you and feeling good right now. One more deep breath, big deep breath. By the way, when you're releasing weight back to the universe, you know it all goes through breath, right? All through your oxygen, breathing in and out. So let's do one more deep breath for health. Nice. All right. And the fourth step, my favorite always, is your thinking. Think about a moment of joy right now. So let's go tap into this environment where you are or whatever popped up for you before. Hopefully, we let all those things go about your environment, um, the things you love and the things you don't love. And let's think about a moment of joy around your environment that you absolutely love. What do you love about the place you've chosen to live? Is it harmonious? Is there a city vibe? My daughter lives in Portland and loves the city vibe. My other daughter lives in the country and loves that vibe and the sunsets over the cornfields. Like, what's it for you about your environment that you absolutely love? And find that one moment in your environment that gives you great joy. So maybe take a deep breath and think about that. Maybe it's your garden. Maybe it's in your kayak out in the beck or down the river or down the street in the river or at the park or wherever it is. What's the thing that gives you joy? Walking on the ocean. I don't know where you all are, but think about your environment. All right, let me grab one too about my environment. Mm. Okay, I got one. All right, now let's expand on that just a tiny bit. See that thing that you love about your environment and just bring it to a new level. What could you do to add value to that part of your life, to the thing that you love the most, and make it bigger? And then just feel that joy run through your body. That's the last part. Number 5 is to feel that immense amount of joy about that thing and let it roll through your body. And you can come back whenever you're ready. I hope that was good for you. The part for me, for my environment, is the immense amount of clean air in my environment currently. I always know I can go outside and the air quality is very, very good and fresh and clean. And I have lots of things about it that I want to be different. And I really don't focus on those because when we appreciate and are grateful for the things that we have, we get more of the things that we want. And so I don't always, I don't want to call it settling, but I feel good about the choices we've made to be close to our granddaughter, to be able to have access to building fires any time of the day that I want. That's really important to me. I love building fires, just clean walking and hiking and biking and all of that. So that's what I love about here. Could it be different? Would I love something else? Would I love there's a few things that I love, but really it doesn't matter right here. But that's one of the things I know why building confidence can attract more of that. So that's kind of the game I'm playing, right? If you haven't noticed, the Chair of Joy is really a fun process to dream, to create vision, intention, focus on what joy feels like. There is great science and research in this, of which I'm talking to a few neuroscientists and really trying to understand what we're doing here with this metacognition formula that we've generated and is impacting so many people. So that's it. I'm off to an amazing Sunday. I hope you are as well. Um, if you had a thought about your environment that feels like it could use some energy or a contact or a phone call or an email or just letting someone significant in your life know how important it is that they're in your environment and that you're building this life together in this house. So that's always fun to do that as well. And just remember that We are building a community, and the Chair of Joy is growing and gaining traction every single day. And of course, we invite you into the conversation. We invite you to let others know to come join us live. I try to keep them under 15 minutes, which we just arrived at, and do their Chair of Joy with us. Let them know what it is and how impactful it can be for their life. And do let us know that you're being tapped in and what this means to you. Again, have a beautiful Sunday.